What nonsense is this? Rubbish people. How can I receive such an amount of money?
How much did you get?
£200.
Let me see what you got. Oops. See what I got. I just received £200 from my brother.
Oh, you got a lot more than I do.
Oh yes, with MoneyFix, you can receive money from any part of the world to Cameroon directly into your mobile money account at the cheapest rate.
Wow. Are you looking for the best exchange rate for all your money transfer? Try MoneyFix. Log on to moneyfix.com. MoneyFix. Fast, easy, and cheap service to Cameroon. MoneyFix.
September is around the corner, and there is no better time to embark on your journey for studies in the UK than now. Are you looking for an opportunity to study in the UK? Do you want to graduate as a critical thinker and to gain the skills employers are looking for? Do you want to study a course in the shortage occupation list of the UK? Would you like to gain work experience by taking advantage of a 2-year post-study work visa? Would you like to study a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics degree to enable easy access to a permanent residence after graduation? FK Global Education Ventures got you covered. FK Global Educational Ventures will primarily evaluate, assess, and advise you on the necessary requirements of admission, assist you in choosing from over 300 courses, assist you gain admission into any university of your choice, helps you with your visa applications, assist you with accommodation, airport pickups, and settling in the UK. For more information, do contact us on the details you see on your screens. Thank you and God bless.
One of the things that make me feel very beautiful and very confident as a brown skinned woman is choosing the right skincare products. So here guys, I feel of the products that I use that make me feel very beautiful, very confident. And if you have any skin issue, be it acne, hyperpigmentation, or oily skin, dry skin, whatever problem it is you're facing with your skin, trust me, Escape is here for you. Escape is actually formulated to suit all skin types, all melanated skin types. So when you use this, you see how confident I'm feeling. This is going to be you after using Escape products. Trust me.
Remind my skills and bring innovation to the skills I've learned.
Doing research and disseminating knowledge that I've learned.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, my delicious. How are we doing? You guys there? Pour me hearts now. Pour me hearts. Yeah. Nelly Love, thank you for the so many hearts you pumped. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings from my end, guys. It's good to be with you again. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something very interesting. Share the video, guys. As you join, just share the video, pump hearts, okay? And let's talk about something very, really interesting. I see those of you who are joining. Where you watching from? Let me know in the comments, guys, where you guys are watching from. Please let me know. Share. Have you shared the video? Baloko. Hi, Baloko. Have you shared the video? Adeline G along. Hi, darling. It's been a minute, man. I've not seen you for a while. Oh, not too many names on the platform. Have you shared the video? Atia Zitashas, you're watching, darling. I see you. Have you shared? Patience Bright now. Okay, so let me put them on the screen. So this, tada, I see you at Tajasashas, Patience Bright. Okay, Francis. Yeah, I send you a request. Oh, okay. No, Baloko. I remember I sent a link in the comment. You just had to click on it, okay, and then get into the show, but you didn't do that. So I couldn't. There was nothing I could do. I was struggling as well on my own dashboard. Alma Melvis, hi darling. Love Kinson, Cynthia. Hey, Love Cash, hi, Dorcas Endorki. Hello, Not Senge Susie. Loom Abigail, Veronique Lame. Hi, darling. I see you all. Cynthia Nanga, Flourish Joy Love, Nelly. Hi, Oge Francis, Nelly Love, Nguana Desh. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments. Have you shared the video? Share, pump me hearts, guys. I see you guys watching. We've not reached 100 yet. Okay, share the video, pump hearts, and tag your friends. Okay, tag everyone who needs to be here now. So today I'll be answering some of your questions. Hopefully, they're new ones. I don't have to repeat myself. But before we get into your questions, I want to talk about Receive Sense, the Receive Sense brand, okay? Where's Bright? Hi. Where are you watching from? Mafo Kendra. Hi. B. Helen. Hey, darling. I see all of you. Prince Boris. Yes, I see you tagging, so that's a good one. Thank you so much. I see you. Cyril Nabs. Hi. Sally John, hi you all, hi everyone. Pump me hearts now, share the video and keep pumping hearts, okay? Watching from Dubai, Diodene Kiang, Chinda Nateria, Chapamin, okay, let me put you two on screen. Annoying. Chapami Lucia, we have Atisom Collins Equena watching from Boya, Cameroon. How is Cameroon today, guys? How is everyone watching from Cameroon? How is Cameroon today? All of you watching from Cameroon, Bafang, somebody's watching from Bafang. How is Bafang today? That's Aswinbom, Helga. We're watching. Hi everyone. Blow me kisses now, pour me hearts, all of that. California, that's Bokono Jolie, watching from California. No, I don't get data. I do free mode. You guys don't always have data. If I'm talking about Hongusana for here, all man forget data. Guys, learn to sacrifice, okay? Don't always complain about data. You have to sacrifice and for things that are beneficial to your future. Okay? Watching from Ekoti Aisha Fede, watching from Douala, I guess. Etude Gaundere, watching from Etude Etel, watching from Gaundere. Thank you so much. Okay, Francis, watching from Nigeria. Njenga Violet is watching from Douala. Okay, you all, I hope I don't miss out on you. Okay, and I'll show the names, project the names on the screens as we get along, okay? Guys, so today you must have seen how I've captured the video. Pump hearts, share, invite your friends to come and let's talk about something. It's a lot of people who have added on this platform and they don't know when we talk about Receive Sense, they don't really get it. Okay, and then some people, when some people come, like for instance, the last time there was this person who was talking about a secret admirer and said, I want to get them a t-shirt, and then boom, somebody's asking, oh mommy, is it I beg your pardon. And then somebody's asking, oh, what are these t-shirts for? Are we selling the ladies? Are we doing that and all of that? So guys, share the video. Watching from Yaoundé, I see Lenui, Gillette, Patience, watching from Dub. Oh my God, I'm happy that the entire Cameroon is here, okay? Every region represented. I love you guys so much. So let me just get along, okay? So I want to talk about Receive Sense. What is Receive Sense? How did we get here, and what's the way forward? Okay, I want to talk about that. It's going to be brief, I promise you, because I know I always say that, okay, I'll just talk about this and then we get into questions, and then I take all day talking about only, you know, what I came to talk about. But hey guys, don't fret, okay? We're going to talk about it in just very few minutes, and then I take your questions. While I'm at it, please drop your questions in the comments, and if I don't see it, just repeat it, okay? So when you write your comment, copy the comment first before you post it. If I don't see it, you paste it again, just like that. Okay. So tag your friends, tag everybody, tag all of you. Dilly Singer, are you there? Boys be Emanuela, I can't see her. Tag everyone, everybody who is missing. Tag them. Tag your village people, your enemies. Everybody tag them for us to have a great time on here. Okay. So yes, thank you. I see all the love. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you for loving my hair. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, let us get to the chase now. So Receive Sense. What is Receive Sense? So you guys must have had this week. For those of you, I'm saying this especially for those of you who are coming on the platform. So Receive Sense is a hashtag movement, okay, which I came up with. Now, let's get it from the start. Okay, so Receive Sense is a word that is commonly used on social media to tell somebody to receive sense, literally speaking. Well, of course, I did take the Receive Sense movement and branded it and made it a brand, and decided to get to pass a message through it. Okay, so we were talking about, there's a period where we were talking about Receive Sense all along and all of that, and I figured, you know what, I might as well really explain the concept of Receive Sense, so people are just excited about this Receive Sense thingy. What is it all about? Guys, as you join, please share the video. I see Larissa and Nongiene watching from the USA. Larissa, it's been a minute, man. I'm happy to see you here. Okay, so just so that that's my baby girl. Just so that I don't digress. Okay. Thank you so much, Ateson Collins Equana. Thank you so much. Equena. Okay, I got the name right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So, so Receive Sense. What is Receive Sense? Receive Sense is a wake-up call for millennials and Android and the Android generation. Receive Sense is a Selah moment. It is an epiphany moment. What do I mean? It's a moment of sudden realization. It's a moment where you pause and have a rethink. Okay, it's a moment where you ask yourself, you challenge your status quo, you challenge your belief system, you challenge your narratives. Just a moment for you to ask yourself if there's a better way, a better alternative of going about whatever it is you want to go about it. So it's not just limited to relationships. Like I said, it's a wake-up call, because I noticed 2019, it was a lot of mess that was happening. And I know that a lot of you sit there and think, okay, oh, we're talking about this and girls are not learning. You'll be shocked to know where most young Cameroonian Anglophone ladies were before we got to this level. It's a lot that has changed. It's a lot that has improved. And I understand that it takes a while for this change to properly sink. But hey, 1 or 2 or 3 persons are doing it. Okay. Okay, I forgot to talk about my glasses. I got new glasses, guys. My son got the other ones broken, and it took me a while. Okay. And I got new ones, and I feel really alive now. You don't know what I was going through not having my glasses on. So these are custom made, okay? So when you see me with glasses, it is not to show off. It is custom made. Otherwise, I will not see your comments from afar like this. I have to always come close to the screen. Now, you guys have noticed I'm not too close to the screen today, right? So yeah, it's for a reason. So this is what happened. So Receive Sense is that wake-up call for us all. I figured it was too many things. And like I always say, it's not just me. So don't think, okay, I'm trying to claim like, okay, I'm the only one giving sense to. No, there's a lot of these platforms out there. Like I always list them when I have the chance to do it, okay? Or when I feel led to list them. But of course, you guys patronize other platforms and it's all about receiving sense. But I would say that God gave me the idea to brand Receive Sense up, okay, to make it a movement. And for 3 successive years now, we've been going with it. So a lot of mess, like I said, we tried in our to the best of our ability to school the young woman, to school the young guys, to school those of you, even the adults, on scams. You know, scam alerts. Mommy Henriette, bless her soul, she was captain in schooling us all on this scam alert thingy and all of that. On relationships, on your personal hustles, on issues of life, a lot of these things. So we decided to do it like that. So like I said, God gave me the idea to brand it up and make it a movement. And so far, so good. We have been running with it. We had the hashtag all over social media, and it was 2000, last year, 2020, we had we took best campaign, social media campaign, Receive Sense back home that award, okay? And it was thanks to all of you because you guys shared the hashtag and all of that. So for those of you who are just coming on the platform, this is all what it entails, okay? This is just about it. So Receive Sense is a wake-up call. How is it a wake-up call? In your relationship, challenge yourself. What can I do to make it better? Or is this the right relationship I'm in? Remember, Delhi's matchups is it's Delhi's matchups, and our slogan on here is redefining. Right, guys, write this down in the comments. Delhi's matchups is all about redefining authentic relationships, because for a long time we're so bought into the notion of what relationships or marriage and relationships, when anyways marriage is embedded in relationships. So when you hear me talk about relationships, just know I'm talking about marriages as well. So for a long time we've been sold this misconception of what an authentic relationship is. So I got to the level where God gave me the vision of redefining it, like letting the young boys and the young girls and the adults and the old to understand what relationships, an authentic relationship is, how it should be like, okay? So Delhi's matchups, I need all of us to write it down in the comments, okay? Wale Muna, yeah, the way they always praise me, I'm shy. Like you always tell me things that I feel like I love to hear them. It's beautiful, but sometimes it feels like it's too much. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. I do appreciate it. I'm flattered anyway. I am. So, you know, and like I said, it's not just for, write it down in the comments. Receive Sense. Delhi's matchups, redefining authentic relationships. And on here, okay, we do write it down in the comments as well as we go. We do counseling, okay? So exceptional cases are the public counseling that everybody has an opinion on it. And I try as much as possible to make it anonymous. With Receive Sense, with exceptional cases, I tell you that the English-speaking setup, landscape population, you know, is too small. We know each other like that. How many of us are there? So at least if I don't know you, somebody knows, I know somebody that knows you. So it's easy to trace where a story is coming from. And that's why I always tell you people, when you come on here, you don't necessarily, I hide your IDs the best I can, but there's some details about a story that could just point to a particular direction. So you must not tell us that you have twins. You could tell us you have a boy and a girl. It would not change, okay, the major items of it. So don't take off the major things. You could dilute it somehow, but just so that we don't get your IDs exposed. Because like I always say on this platform, your privacies are of essence to me. I am big on privacies like that. I am big on them. I'm big on privacies, big on secrecies, as long as it concerns others. I am very, very big on it, okay? So on this platform, hiding IDs is a watchword that you all know. And for as long as I've done this and I've run this platform, I am certain that I've not disclosed your IDs to anybody. Like I always tell you that I'm talking and trying to see what's going on in the comments. I shouldn't be distracted, right? Okay. So I always tell you that even my husband has no clue what's happening in my inbox because it is not his business. And that's the closest person to me, and he doesn't know anything that's happening to your secret, your privacies, then you can go to sleep. Okay. So if, like I always say, if your IDs are sent out there, then you told somebody about it, not me. Or the details of your case, your exceptional case, it was just too obvious. And somebody could, because we had loads of times people will come. I say, change. You must not say it happened in Douala. It could happen in Limbe. You know, you could be speaking from. That's why I don't mind fake accounts on here, because I understand not everybody is that not everybody is bold enough to face the world with their issues. And regardless of the fact that it is anonymous, there's still, like I said, traces of your stories that go out there. So, and I don't open your pages to see who is talking to me. So just so you know that's why I don't know 99% of this platform. I don't know. The worst is when you change your profile pictures, because sometimes I recognize you based on profile pictures. Now, let me not belabor that. So exceptional cases is one of our services that we render on here, and it's public counseling. Sometimes I could chip in one or two things. Other times I might just, because I've gotten to trust a lot of you on the platform. Pump me hearts, guys, as you watch, please, and share the video if you're just joining. Share again to groups, tag your friends, share as many times as you can. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I trust a lot of you on this platform to pull through with counseling. Like, I don't think I'm the only one here who gives sense, and it's a receive sense platform. Even if I'm not here, and I trust that some of you will counsel. I go through the comments, just vividly, and to see if I would, those of you who are, to see if I would get really good comments, especially those that would tie with my own narrative. And like I said, on this platform, there is a narrative. Okay, it's not just a laissez-faire platform where you come in and you do whatever. So if you see me blocking, I rarely block, but if you see me blocking you, it is either you're very rude, mean, disrespectful, or your narrative is out of this platform. I am not going to follow the usual trend on social media where anybody can say anything and get away with it, because like I said, this is like a school. So people are learning, and your comment could actually derail somebody and cheat somebody out of their destinies. That's why when I see a comment that is completely off tangent, like it's completely off the basic principles of this platform, I will warn you 1 time, 2 times, and then the next time you will not have the opportunity to be warned because you've been blocked already. So let me just let that know. It doesn't mean that we all should agree. It only means that if we have to disagree, we should not be disagreeable. And of course, it should be maybe perspectives. And then we should have an underlining, like maybe a common denominator we're arriving at. So it's a lot of you who come here with different perspective and all of that. I don't block you, do I? So it doesn't mean that I necessarily agree with you. It just means I understand where you're coming from. And it is not that bad for the well-being of the platform. I hope you get that. Okay, so just so we are clear, and like I always say, I'm a Christian and I run this platform based on biblical principles. So a lot of things you would hear me have just scriptural backings like that, like for the most part. So if you're a Muslim, it's okay, as long as we can merge, because we can all see things in a particular light. Yes. As long as it is, like I always say, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, when Muslim, atheists, whoever, at least there's some things, common denominators that we all can agree to. So one of which is morality. Okay? So morality, even if you're not a Christian, at least you believe in morals, basic moral principles. One of which is love. It's a universal language that we all would understand too. One of which is culture. You guys would understand. So it's a lot of things, even when we don't even believe in, I'm not a Muslim, the Muslims are not Christians, atheists are not all of us, but we still can talk about culture and we still can arrive at a consensus. So that's it for me, okay? Another of our service on here, I put up a different lipstick and I think it's spilling over, so just bear with me. So another of our service on here is the private counseling, and it's paid for. I charge because I always say we take out time to give out sense on here, and the least we expect from you is to just you learn from other people or learn from the sense. If you don't want to learn on the platform, it's fair enough. But if you're coming privately, I've got time to spend. Okay, resources. I run this platform based on I pay more for this software that I'm using and all of these things. You've got to pay for it then, you know. And I always say private counseling is very important, especially for those in relationships and especially those in marriages. Before you want to back out of a relationship or even start a relationship, take private counseling. You use money, you buy things, buy makeup, buy shoes, buy hair, buy all of these things. But when it comes to things that are important to your destiny, your future, you cannot invest. You don't. You buy hair for 300 pounds, but you can't pay 15,000 francs, ZAF, CFA, for Cameroon, for counsel you, to help you build yourself. Pump hard, guys. Please, pump hard. It doesn't make sense, does it? So please begin to sacrifice. And that's why when you complain about data, I laugh, because if now the next minute some scammer will tell you some story for you, you go send 1 million. We'll know that things you get 1 million. You get the gist, right? That's why I don't take all of these excuses. Like, I don't see them. So like I talked about counseling. I also talked about private and public counseling. And then we have received matchups. Matchups is special request. We can do grand matchups where everybody come on here and they study, they do all of these things. And then we also have the private one, which is special request. And I really want to apologize to everyone who has paid for their special request for me to match them up, and they're yet to have it on the platform. I was trying to put some things together, but bear with me, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to take out time to put every special request out there. I did for grand matchups is once in a month. So for everybody who is bold enough to come and follow the rules that I put on any grand matchups post, and it's fine. The last one I did, I'm still waiting for you people to tag your crushes. Okay. So, and then we have mentorship. And like I said, this one is still pending when my mentor gives me the go ahead. Okay, just so you guys know. But it's going to be mentoring courses on this platform that you guys will be taking. And then the Receive Sense branded merchandise, which I did change. Now, what happened is there was a mix-up, which I don't want to get into. It's not small. You know that those kind of things will happen where you say not small. Now, we started with our Receive Sense t-shirts, and a lot of you patronized it, especially in 2020. I want to salute each and every one of you with your t-shirts. Your t-shirts, even with 2020, is still branded. It's still okay. Okay, you see, it's not still very legit. Use it anywhere. So that 2020 logo was just a variable on there, but it was such a peculiar year. That's why I added it to our hashtag. But henceforth, we're not going to be having all the 2020s on there, but it's just to let you know that you were first to have it, so you should guard it diligently. Okay, share the video, guys, and keep pumping me hard. So yeah, and then what else? So these are branded merchandise, and I'm just going to project one or two on here just so that you see what I'm on about. So you can have our hoodies. Okay, you can have our hoodies. It's available worldwide in all colors and all sizes. Those in Cameroon, okay, I have a number that you would want to, I'm going to project it in the comments. Bless me. So I'm just going to project it. Now, most importantly, with our merchandise, like I said, shit happened. We started with the hashtag logo, and then I now changed it. Okay, shit happened along the way, and it's story for the gods. And like I always say, God has a way of doing these things. So pointless giving some people undue publicity, unnecessary publicity. So I'm not going to get into that gist. Just keep pumping me hearts and sharing the video. So I took a break with especially with the merchandise, because it was a lot of work. Okay, I had to re-strategize, come up with a logo. I was really particular about these. If you notice the signature logo, that logo with a signature on it, like it has, when I say signature on, it's made in italics, and then there's something like that. That's how my signature is written. So I just added that bit on underneath. That bit underneath, you see, that's how my signature is written. So more like I put my signature on Receive Sense. It is signed, sealed, and delivered. So whoever thinks otherwise, that's your personal business on that. on that bit. Okay, so we have this, and I'm going to project it on the comments, guys. I mean, on your screens. Why can't I find it anymore? I did upload it on my dashboard, so I was just going to put it there, unfortunately. So tada, guys, you see, that's what I was talking about. So we have our mugs. The mugs come in different shapes and sizes. Okay, you could have the Mrs. and Mr., boyfriend and girlfriend, him, her, sort of. Okay, customization. I would always post to wherever you are. For those in Cameroon, it's a different shape. Okay, so just you bear with us, because you know how it is with Africa. You don't have varieties like that. So that if you see this logo anywhere, know this is Receive Sense. Now, these are the different logos I will be projecting and our different merchandise. We would soon come up with customized shades, okay? But I'll tell you that will be later on, and I'm going to do that, okay? But I just so that you know. So that's the first of our logo. If you want it, so when you're purchasing your merchandise, make sure you insist on which of the logos you are particularly interested in, okay? Now, that's still it. So we have these t-shirts, and then we have the hot pants as well, still available, different sizes and different colors. I just wanted to show you the different. Now, this is another of our logo. I'm doing this for a purpose, guys, so just so you know that Receive Sense, like I said, it comes way back. There's a lot of other people who have branded it as well. They're running with it, and it's okay. The world is that big. We all can eat. Okay, so other people have branded it, but that's okay. But I'm saying that as long as it concerns Delhi's matchups, these are our official logos. So if you see any logo anywhere, just discard it. Except maybe you want to patronize that, you know. But hey, if you want to patronize merchandise on Delhi's matchups coming from our platform, then that's it on the screen. So that's the second one. We have hoodies, we have t-shirts as well. You can get that. Okay. I hope that I did not miss out on. And that's it. So we have that. That's the ensemble as well. So, okay. So just so we know. And then the third one, which is really beautiful. Just a sec, guys. Let me put it on the screen. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I need to get the right one. Okay, so that's it. That's the third one. Ta-da! You see? So that's the third one. I really love the details of this one. Okay, it's there. Now we had to include the Receive Sense underneath, just so that you understand that that's an arrow and that's an S. It's still more or less a different font, which is like italics as well, but it is really beautiful. I want to salute the designer of this logo. So these are three major logos. So if you want your branded t-shirts, your branded hoodies, your branded mugs, or your branded this, it's coming soon, make sure that you specify which of the logos you would want to see on them. Okay, so it's a lot of things we would be coming up with, and I want to thank you people for the number of you who have rushed inbox to just ship everything. And I guess by tomorrow we should be we sold out already and getting ready for next production. I had to put all of these things in order and let you people know, because like I said, we are a family, okay, and we want to be identified the right way. Okay, guys, so this is it. If you're new on this platform, I set to take out time and explain, okay, for you. I see everybody loving. Somebody saying the signature one is good. Some people say the TED logo is the logo for me. Some people some are saying it's the RS. I'm happy that you embraced it, you like it, you love it. From heart, guys, salute, big time salute to the people who spearheaded the transformation, the change, and all of this. I want to thank you so much, Reverend Jesse Song, for approving the logo. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, so I will have. There's a number, contact number on there. You can get it through. For those in Cameroon, there's another number. It's 682-680740. Let me write that down in the comments. 682-680740. And then we have 0044 7424 834379. I need to write it down in the comments. So guys, start putting your questions in the comments now, okay? I think I'm done. I've taken 35 minutes or more to talk on that. So please start. I need your questions now to start answering your many questions on relationships or any other thing. Like I always say, maybe issues of life and all of that, okay? That's where I'm more comfortable with talking. I could talk on other things, but I really would love to focus on this. Like I said, this is a relationship hub. We can always talk about all of these things. Okay. So let me see. Oops. Sorry, I clicked on something. Hit palm heart and share the video, and let me start seeing your comments. Okay. Or if you have any questions regarding there is echo in the background. Oh, really? Is there echo? Is there echo in my back? Oh, God, I'm not sure why. Are you having an echo from my background? Dominic, welcome, darling. Say you're new here. Welcome. Okay. I'm not sure why the echo is coming or where it's coming from. Okay, but just bear with me because I don't know how to do it. I guess it's when I went to take the other picture and come, and then it disrupted. I'm not sure. Hopefully it doesn't. Share the video. Pump me hearts, more hearts, guys. Pump hearts, okay? What else? Yes, in Maryland, for those of you in America, worldwide, my only major concern is those of you in the UAE. Because I'm not very sure of the addresses. I think I've posted a couple of times. No, I've not. Most of you in the UAE have ordered yours from different sites. We used to have an agent in the UAE produce our stuff and share to you there. It was easier that way. But now, because of unforeseen circumstances, it's really not possible. But if there's any one of you in the UAE who has like a production base, okay, get to me and we can talk about that, because we would rather have a production base in the UAE. We used to have that than for me to be, I'm in the UK, I have to ship all the way down that way. I'm not very sure of the addresses, and that's why I'm trying to be as careful as I can be. Okay, so yeah, let me know. Can't get the echo. Okay then, I guess it's her phone or something. Guys, pump me hearts now. We're getting into something very important now, which is the question and answer. Let me see your questions in the comments. If you're shy to say to ask your question, because I know that's usually what happens. If you're shy, okay, yeah, you guys will need to buy, patronize, and all of these things, okay, so that I can have some small cap now, so that I can invest in other things and make our platform bigger and send our tentacles to the furthermost parts of the world. You are the ones to patronize these things, okay? So yes, I'm appealing to all of you to purchase at least a mug, okay? The mugs don't come cheap though. The mugs are quite expensive because they are quite good, okay? But it's a must-have for every household, every Cameroonian, okay? We're getting there. Okay, so let me have your questions. Not really. We don't have an agent. I don't need an agent per se, because I can ship to any part of the world. My major concern was the UAE. Okay, Larissa, I see you. Don't worry. You just need to give me your address, and then I get to post it to your address. So don't worry. For those in Cameroon, then okay, they have a production base in Cameroon, so that one is different. That shirt and short before your name, eh? No, don't worry, it's calling your name. You guys are gonna rock it, and I trust my models on this platform. And also on our commerce on style them, social media will holla. I get on that fake. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the constant support. Okay, like I always say, there's no Dallas matchups without you people. I thank you so much for everything. Yeah. So guys, I need to have your questions. I know you're excited about the t-shirts like that, but hey, let's have your questions now. It's time for question and answers. What of the t-shirts? Yes, the t-shirts. So you can either get the t-shirt and the pants, okay? You can either get just the t-shirt. You can get just the hoodie. But it's much more expensive getting just the t-shirt when you could just get an ensemble. It's much more expensive getting a hoodie when you could just get the complete set like that. You know, but it's up to you. Okay. And guess what? We have mix and match. So you can have a black hoodie and a white pants. You can have pants, I mean trousers. The pants is a American jargon. Okay. So just so we know, it's not trouser or the track suits. Okay. So guys, I think I've had somebody that I trust already from the UAE notifying me in the background. So we're going to talk about it. So those of you in the UAE, make some noise, because guess what? Somebody's already taken that already from me, and is going to be handling it. And I'm certain the person is going to do a great job. Okay. Let me have your questions. Why do men often find it difficult to be remorseful for their wrongdoings? That question is coming from Mbunda Kigen. Why do men often find it difficult to be remorseful with their wrongdoing? I think this is gross generalization. Well, somehow, to an extent, it is somehow general. It is too generalized, because it's not every man rather, who find it difficult to be remorseful. Okay, in the positive way. Let me say this. Men naturally, ladies, listen to me. Listen. No, it's not the logo, guys. I'm seeing somebody asking me the logo is how much. It's not the logo, it's the merchandise. I was just showing you the logo. That's what will be printed on your branded t-shirts or in your t-shirts. That's what makes it the brand. Okay, so it's not the logo. I'm not selling logo. I can't be selling logo now. I'm selling the t-shirts, the hoodies and all of that. Okay, so if maybe that was a mistake you made, I understand you wanted to ask. It's different prices, so the currency would matter wherever you are. So don't worry, when you get to me on WhatsApp, I'm going to let you know. Okay, but for those in America, it's $50 for the entire ensemble. Okay, so I need to know the different exchange rates. That's why I don't want to really talk about that now. Okay, I'll go back to Mbunda. So I'm saying, let me say this. Okay, and to any girl or woman who cares to listen, look at God. When God created man, there's something about with women. God created us and he instilled in us something called an intuition. With an intuition, I call it the sixth and the seventh sense, like that, meaning it is an X factor that women have that men don't necessarily have. It doesn't mean that men don't have an intuition, but it is more with the woman. So that's why when you suspect that your man is doing higi haga, kona, somehow, for the most part, 9 out of 10 times, he is doing it or about to do it. I'm not talking about insecurities, where you're insecure about anything. Your man just stands for salon woman. Oh, you were saluting that sister up the road. Oh, you were doing this. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about an intuition where a woman would sit, even when nothing is wrong, and feels like something is wrong and something is actually wrong. God gave it to us, okay? And then on the other side, he gave to men an ego. And the ego of a man is a beautiful thing. I don't think there's any one of you who likes a man who doesn't have a masculine ego, a healthy ego. That's why I said the healthy version of it. And when I was talking about intuition, I made mention that it is not insecurities, because the negative side of intuition is insecurities. When you're insecure, it resonates with how you pass out information, how you relate your relationship and all of that. Now, with the masculine gender, you have the ego, which is a very positive thing. It's a good thing. You take away a man's ego, you've literally crushed him. That's why I would say, if you're not, if in a generic manner, men find it difficult to be remorseful with their wrongdoing. It is the ego of a man. It doesn't mean that a man cannot be sorry. A man will not be apologetic. But to use the words, I am sorry, babe, please forgive me, it's not a man's thing, generally speaking, okay? Because the ego of a man would want to fight apology, would want to fight repentance, would want to fight that. And if he's not very disciplined, he would miss out on an opportunity at the right time to do it. What am I saying? Just so that you don't feel when you see a man's ego, you start thinking, no, it's just necessarily pride and arrogance and all of that. No, it's a healthy ego. There's a healthy ego which comes with a healthy self-esteem for a man that God gave naturally. So it's easy for us to be emotional, but with a man, it is not. They will keep themselves. That's why we say, go yourself a man picking, and especially with the African man. There are some things that is not known to us for an African man to do, not because they cannot do it, but because it is wired. It is not in what they're not wired like that. It is not in their nature. Okay, this is not about culture. This is about nature. So naturally, that's how God created us. That's naturally, that's how God created us. Now, when a man loves you, that ego becomes trimmed. It becomes purified. That's why I said healthy version of it. When a man loves you, he doesn't find it difficult to be remorseful, because he knows that I have hurt my own self, especially if that's your husband. I've hurt, this is me. We became one. This is my wife. My wife cannot go to sleep crying, and I'm all about my ego. You get the difference. Just so we know now, basic level of ego that is present in every man, then maturity, self-discipline, and love would now account to how a man will treat you. So if now when we pass the level of basic level of ego, you know, you get to the level where it depends now on who is on the receiving end. So you, the woman, is he in love with you? So that's one of the ways you know that a man truly loves you, when he is apologetic and is repentant with what he has done, especially when it's obvious that he did something wrong to you. Can you pump me hearts, guys, and share the video? Just pump. I know some of you are just joining now. Get your questions ready, okay? So I don't miss out on any of them. Okay, so that's it. And I hope so. When he does something, if he loves you, he would, obviously. But remember that it is not in his nature to always be apologizing all the time, apologizing. Instead, men who always take it from me, men who always apologize, they will still do the same thing over. That's why I always tell you people, the men who shed tears more, they are more liable to repeating that same thing over and over again. The men who are quick, and I hope you understand the context. The men who are quick to apologize. Tiam, I tell you something. They're just doing that just so that you to wave everything aside, sweep things under the carpet, just so that you forget about it. We don't want to talk about it. Doesn't mean he's repentant. It just means that he just wants to move on with hurting you with his next antics. You understand? So that's it. So if he finds it difficult, you as the man, as the woman, should step in. That's why it is easier to get a beautiful blend. If the man is too tough, then the woman who is softer will blend. If the two people are too tough, or the man is like this, you two are like this is how you people will be doing brand affair every day. If the man is soft, then the woman on the other side should be tough, because to make a beautiful blend, otherwise it will be a disaster. Oh, now any man, anything goes. People come and beat your children. This one say this one to your family. It just goes like that. Anybody can mess up with you and just get away with it. The man too is just like, oh, not because the person has temperance or the person has self-control necessarily, but because the person is maybe just a weakling, doesn't even know how to go about things. The woman too is also like that. The children too are growing up like, you know what we call Ngombe, like that. One person has to be hard, the other person has to be soft, So, but I'm just saying that you understand the context I'm saying it. But if a man categorically all the time hurts you, doesn't apologize to you, it could be indicative that the man doesn't love you. I hope I answered your question rightly. The next question is coming from Larissa in Ongene. Larissa is asking, oh, it's got, you see, it don't disappear. But I saw a question. Now the question has disappeared. Larissa, you said, how can somebody build a self-esteem? Did I get you right? Did I get the question? Larissa, I remember I saw something, but I can't see it again. Okay. How can someone build their self-confidence? Self-confidence, this is something, and if you, Larissa, you're my baby sister, we've lived in the same house, had the same daddy at some point in time, still our daddy though. So yeah, the bishop, oh, I miss those days. So Larissa, I'll talk to you because I know you're Christian. Self-confidence is important. When we talk about self-love, it's important. Self-confidence is good, especially for a woman to be confident in yourself and how to go about it. But a higher level, which is far bigger than self-confidence, which is the God kind of confidence. And when I use self-confidence, it's just so that people who don't really relate could understand exactly what I'm on about. As a Christian, your confidence should be backed by the word of God. It makes it easier for you. If you want to go by self-confidence, you go by how curvy your lips are, how straight your nose is, how long your eyes are, how curvy your shape is. And if you look at yourself, you don't have that, you will now say, I don't have confidence in myself, flesh. I hope you're getting it. So if you have your confidence backed by the word of God, it becomes different because it is what God says you are and not what yourself is telling you, because yourself could be so deceptive. Because this flesh, you see this flesh, it could be that deceptive. I don't know if we all understand what I'm saying, just so we all can benefit from it. Can you guys share and pump hearts? So if you're the God kind of, have the God kind of confidence, it will produce self-confidence. But if you have self-confidence without God kind of confidence, it is going to be all about the physical. And you will, it's a matter of time, you would plunge into depression. You will lose your confidence. Why? Because it was all about the physical. So just imagine, I used to be so slim, and even though I didn't have that H shape, I had something at least, which was very, very presentable. Then I got pregnant, I became this big, and then boom, 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 like that. Imagine that I'd not developed the God kind of confidence. I would have so feel insecure and so less of myself, because I'm seeing a different image, because my self-confidence was coming from me having a letter H shape, me having a beautiful brown skin, me having all of these things. It's not worth it. That's why you see girls who have all the Beyonce kind of legs and shape and complexion and beauty and all of that, but they still are not confident compared to girls who are even like tomboys. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it. You have to get into the word of God as a Christian, get to know what the word of God says about you. I am the righteousness of Christ, of God in Christ Jesus. I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I am the first and not the last. Lines fall for me in pleasant places. Kings shall come to my rising, and Gentiles to the brightness of my shine. I am called for greater things. I am above always and not beneath. I have the mind of Christ. I am made in his image and likeness. So I am beautiful. You can't take this from me, guys. You can't. That's why I am not this beautiful, but I'm this beautiful. I don't know if you get it. This is how a Christian should see yourself. I don't know how other religions, what their confession is. I don't know how it is. Okay, but for me, this is it, and I believe so. So when I get somewhere, I'm not going as a loser. God who made me said I am the head. And if I'm going there, I carry that mindset in me, period. You don't tell me anything. It doesn't mean I don't learn. It doesn't mean I don't do all of these things. It only means that I am going with a superiority complex that is cannot be defeated. So I don't care where your own energy is coming from. Mine is coming from the word of God that empowers me. You see, if you're Christian, knows what the word of God says about them, they will not be depressed. They will have this God confidence. It is God confidence, guys. Write it in the comments. It is God confidence and not self-confidence. Okay, it is God confidence. We use self-confidence just to show you to make it relatable, and for those who don't relate with Christianity to understand that. So if I'm preaching to Muslims, or I'm preaching to atheists or people of other religious background, I'm using the word self-confidence, but I'll say everything that has to do with God confidence in it. But I'm using God confidence just so that you understand, as a Christian, better understand the language I'm using. Okay, God or Christ confidence, whatever way you could decide to put it. So that's it. I hope I answered that question. Next question, Larissa, I hope I answered your question. So that's it. Yes, I told you my food now exactly. Me say if I get K-leg, I always say I get K-leg, and people don't see it. And I was telling people, like, if you look at me, I'm a beautiful woman. Might not be all the, you know, they are beautiful. All the Cindy and my stuff. I'm not as beautiful as those ones. All the Stephanie too. those are drop dead gorgeous women. Okay, so I'm talking about, I'm not all of that. I get K-leg, okay, but I wear good shoes. So if you pass all my beautiful shoes and you see that K-leg, yeah, I don't, then now you get problem, not be me. Forget now you now your I get K, don't be my food K. So just carry your own, keep on with it. God has blessed you with round soft legs. Be my guest. That's your thing to be excited about. But as for more, my legs, lucky I have strong legs like my mother to run the corner when I need them. Okay, so yeah, that's what I want you to exude, this confidence in you. And like I said, it resonates. It's not just about you talking, it resonates. Even when you stand beside somebody who's confident, even when they've not said a word, you can see how they carry themselves. That's how a Christian should carry themselves. That's how somebody who understood who they are in Christ want to carry themselves. Okay, so it is far from just the physical. Far. You guys, your comments, eh? Okay, so now so I don't pass. See, put your see. Yes, Walimuna, that's a beautiful comment there. So, okay, so what I've noticed is I don't pass when I question them. If I've missed out on your question, put it back in the comments. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of comments that are going up. Okay, that's another one. Love Jesus is saying that I have confidence in him and he really loves me, but he puts his ex-baby mama, who is married, picture on his phone covering in the name of celebrating her on her birthday. Is that normal? Categorically speaking, love Jesus, it is not normal. It can never be normal. It will not be normal. Not yesterday, not today, not forever. Okay, it cannot be normal. If he tells you that he doesn't, there's still a part of him that he misses. There's still a part of her that she misses. Remember, it's a baby mama. And for a woman to want to have a baby by a man who is not married to him, trust me, this woman loves him. The man might not have reciprocated by then, but right now, okay, right now, the man is now seeing that, oh, this woman was all of that. I just took her for granted. Now she's gone, or another person is taking it. But let me say this to you, and see, it's a lot of things that one person would do, and then you blame yourself for it. You can't blame yourself for a husband putting the ex's picture on his phone. You can't see. It's so many things that you want to blame yourself. Just imagine that you did that same thing. How will he feel? It is sheer disrespect to that woman's husband, for starters, before even you. Because just imagine that my husband sits and thinks that my cover picture is on a man's, and then it's a man that I've had something to do with, not just any kind of thing, a serious relationship that resulted to having a baby. Sweetheart, these are things that when I say hit hard on them, not making a sin per se, but be serious and put your foot down for that to end. It will not, that's sheer disrespect. There's no how. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Ask him, you got married and then you're taking your ex's picture and putting your profile on your cover, and your phone, remember the phone not the wall now is on our phones, everything. So it means that every second he has to turn and see her. That's the implication of it, because you had even put it maybe in one spot in the house, it would have even been okay. It is only when I get to that spot before I'll see. But on your phone, it's every second, man. What are you on about? It's so unfair, guys. And if any man is listening to me and you do this here, let me tell you, people, it's respected. Now, some very easy thing for doing. Okay. And as much as respect is earned, but there's a level where you don't go to with your spouse. Even if they just say you want cheat now, how? This disrespect, it's not necessary. Is it necessary? So if you really cheat with a woman, what stops you from even just hiding it from your phone? What stops you from that? Just the basic respect that you give the mother of your children, the woman you call your wife. What stops you? Because some of you take this disrespect to another level. You'll be there. A woman is taking care of you, taking care of your kids, being there for you, doing all of these things. You even want cheat when are already an abomination. You know, if you even respectfully, like I always say, I don't know how cheating and respect get into the same sentence, but somehow we've gotten to that level in this dispensation where we have to put these things like that. Like I said, the lesser evil. The truth is, cheating is sin, categorically speaking. The lesser evil is, if you even want cheat, respect your woman. Respect your woman. And then you want her to believe that there's nothing going on. You want her not to be naggy, because these are the attitudes that will transform a woman into a nag. And the next minute, the entire world sees just that bit. The next minute, the entire world would forget that it's coming, it's triggered from somewhere. The men listening to me, don't do this. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't. And when you do that, imagine how disrespectful, or how the other woman no go respect even your woman for house. Because when you do that, you want to tell the woman, oh, I put your picture just to celebrate you. Sometimes you even take a screenshot just to send to them. You think, how do they see your wife? That's why some side chick, they never ever respect the difference between their side chicks and their side chicks. Let me always tell you this. And the difference lies with the man in question. That's why some side chick, they need to respect mommy for madam for house. Some other side chick, they know if there, they'll move their teeth. The man says go move your teeth before you want to disrespect a woman. Because he don't tell you, say, this is as far as this relationship gets. My wife is my all and all, and you and I are just catching whatever fun. And that is as far as it gets. You overstep your bounds, I will mess you up. When that side chick see Madame Dicam, it take the other corner. When that side chick see it pass the other direction. You know, if he even look at Madame in the face. But some side chick, they look Madame so. The Madame talk 1, they talk 20. Why? Because of the man. Yes, it's because of the man. So, all of you listening to me, I know that whether you listen from the background, some even go as far as putting as their profile picture. Wow. Wow. Like, it is unheard of. Like, not be something, this is not even something we're going to be talking about. Even the man doing that knows it's so disrespectful. And it's a shame, it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. Even people out there can never take you seriously. You think that nothing that you do, your man, I respect you. We are woman, I will respect you. And even onlookers, you take girlfriend a picture, put your mother own day, you never put them. Better, even if you want even put on at least put your picture. If you don't want put your own, my own. Is that straight simple? Some of you are so disgusting, man. Seriously. Even the girl cannot respect you. But like I said, you're not just disrespecting your wife at home, you're disrespecting the man out there. And if for the girl to know that that's what you're doing and she lets it be, it means she doesn't even love the husband. That's why I say some people are still an item. They're just pretending that they're in love with different people. So some exes, then they will just get to date them together. They come out separate, go for different people. They go start to disturb 2 different people. Then why not be married? When for John married, if your ex was that important and all of that, why you leave you go for different person? Only for now start to cheat on ye again with the other person. Some of you, you're so disgusting. Disgusting is even an understatement. It's sheer wickedness, to say the least. Sorry, guys. When I'm talking to my son, I need to take off the sound. So I'm telling you, Ekoti, that's one of the highest ways that your partner can hurt you, disrespect you like that. Especially in front of his ex or his baby mama, because those exes and baby mamas are looking for the slightest to disrespect you. So he's the one giving them the lead way. Excuse me, it's I said I don't vex the thing, listen at me. For real, it's unfair. Sometimes you put your foot down, make that kind of attitude stop. And some of you people get married to people you don't even get a say. Everything is revolves around him. So when I even say put your foot down, you don't even put the foot down. And like I said, most of these things stem from your relationships, from how courtship, friendship. If you bring your ex-girlfriend, if you talk about your ex-girlfriend, take your ex-girlfriend, go out, flaunt and left, right, center. You don't be get anything to do after they marry now you. And so some of them I talk. Some of you they marry you, but their hearts are outside. When I be Mrs. You cry every day, but he had dinner outside there because you don't fight all style. Some of them marry now you, they don't last marry now you, but you see, you know that I'm just here for the title with the title, but his heart is elsewhere. So most of the times when people come for counseling, I always say go back to the root cause. Hopefully, you were not tolerating that baby mama and that thing when you people were dating. Now you know the reason why you argue with them. You get it. I always say these things have their root causes. It's so shameful. I'm telling you, it's so disrespectful, Gladys. I see that. Somebody sent a question. Next question, guys. I think I've belaboured that point. Next question, please. These people who come here and sell whatever product, say they are giving water to HIV/AIDS. If I fly for here, mash you for day. I've told you not to come under my video to sell whatever product for HIV. I just block your ass. And the fun is that some of you will still go to patronize. As I don't see him. Oh, make money. I spoke with Dr. Ehi. The one don't carry on at Dr. Ehi, and Dr. Ehi helped me. I was poor. Now I'm rich. And then you go and copy it. You can get to us through this number. Scammer, so you go and now. If now the one you talk about HIV, they don't categorically tell when I say never get any cure. But when I insist they get cure, now the kind of thing I'll follow. I don't think say most often, let me just even talk on this. Most often, these things that people come out with, I'm not saying that it's not, there's no chance that they could. I belong to the school of thought that God has given us everything. Even that cure for HIV, they out there, but you don't know who has it. There are scammers doing this thing. The thing about it is not for you to try these things. That's why I always put it on the platform. And I tell you, disclaimer, I've not tried it. I'm not HIV positive. I've not tried it. I don't know how it works, but I see whatever they're telling you is organic. And with organic products, you can eat, it could be food. It could serve as food in your system, vitamins in your system. So when person tells you choose on leaf and all of that, all these things are natural things. You don't ever choose on leaf, it will cause havoc for you. Except in a poisonous grass. But the ones they're putting there are real. You can search on Google, you see them. That's when I say it can help you with your viral load, to reduce it, your CD4 count, all of those things, it can help out. Nobody say go take out it, because the danger of such is even when they are legit, quote unquote, you will stop. Most of the infected persons will stop taking their antiretroviral drugs, and before long, boom. Oh, accidentally, now you don't transform, you begin like your HIV, you don't wake up now, you don't enter na AIDS, and there's no turning back when it gets there, except not only divine intervention. So be careful with the things you see online. The man get money where if he make people then rich, he not take and go for your family members. He put on a phone for social media. Common sense, so. But you know the number of people who have already picked this number to go and start chasing small time, and me, I would bear and would hide my IDs. Don't go project the nonsense on top of the comments there. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to delete it. I don't go click on it. It don't come up on my dashboard. Next question, guys. I just had to trash that. It's just so crazy. Yes, we give blind Ekoti. I see your comment. We give blind eyes to these things doing courtship, and then the next thing, boom! Everybody is a problem, but you. Everything you tolerated that. Come be hot, guys, please. Come hard. Share the video. Have you shared the video? When I don't share video, I know, right? You click on it, so bam, now they don't hack your account. Oh, they hack my account. Oh, this and that. Wait, no, we're not doing. Guys, I know I've missed out on your comments, but please, can you just kindly share it again? Drop your question again in the comments, please. Drop your question in the comments, okay? Let's take a very, very real quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll take the rest of the questions. Just drop it there. Share the video, guys.
Hey, darling.
Hello, honey.
I brought you this.
You got me a new blender.
Oh, yes. Thanks to the more money I've been receiving through Moneyfex.
How come?
I receive more money through Moneyfex because they have the best exchange rates as compared to the last senders I was receiving.
Meaning you've been saving more?
Oh, yes. Use Moneyfex to receive more for less from abroad with their best exchange rates and save more. Always find the best rates to Cameroon with Moneyfex. Receive more money through Moneyfex today. Moneyfex, fast, easy, and cheap money transfer service to Cameroon.
One of the things that make me feel very beautiful and very confident as a brown skinned woman is choosing the right skincare products. So here, guys, I feel of the products that I use that make me feel very beautiful, you know, very confident. And if you have any skin issue, be it acne, hyperpigmentation, or oily skin, dry skin, whatever problem it is you're facing with your skin, trust me, Escape is here for you. Escape is actually formulated to suit all skin types, all melanated skin types. So when you use this, you see how confident I'm feeling. This is going to be you after using Escape products. Trust me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for pumping hearts, likes, all the wows and all of that. I'm happy that you did not leave. Okay, I'm happy that you sent your questions in the comments. I see a question from Gladys Yembe. Gladys is saying, how can you forget the wrong done to you by a partner so it doesn't affect their relationship? Forgiving is easy, but forgetting is kind of difficult. Okay. You see this issue of forgiving. You can hardly share the video, guys, and the views have dropped because I guess, of course, when we're doing adverts, people are not patient enough to stay. Okay, so share the video. I know they're coming back again. So now you see this issue of forgiveness and restoring trust. Let me put it like that. So if you want to restoring trust, the bulk of the work lies not with you, but with the person who broke the trust in the first place. The bulk of the work lies with that person. So with this sort of relationship, I love to talk to both parties because it takes two to tango. One person hurt the other. The person did not hurt themselves. One person is angry. The other person made the other person angry. So it still takes the two of you to fix this. But most importantly, the person who offended, the offender, has more work to do. But that doesn't mean the offendee doesn't have work to do, because the offender could possibly be doing all of what they're doing to make amends, repent, and all of that. But the offendee is so caught up with the past that has vehemently refused to move on. And that cannot work, because as much as it doesn't matter what this guy does, you would keep on referring to the past and it will only hurt you the more. So what am I saying? It takes two of you, but like 80%, yes, should be with the offender. How willing? Because sometimes people don't heal quickly, because how willing are you to change? Because it's one thing to say I'm sorry, yet another to be truly sorry, repentant, and transformed. So why people don't forgive you is because they see you doing the same thing again the next minute. So you don't expect that person to continuously, you know, you don't expect that person to forgive you all the time and not feel hurt and disappointed. So how repentant is this person? Is he even repentant? Because some of you, even when they hurt you, they don't do everything. They just come back, you just open, you just wait. The man don't even blast you, go in. Are you the calm? Open your hand like this, wait. So, oh, come and take me, sweetheart. I miss you. I'm nothing without you. In fact, I died when you left. Please come and resurrect me. That's what some of you do. And when you do that, the man knows, so he will continuously do it because he knows you will always take it back. I say this both ways, even with the woman. If you're a man who continuously forgives a woman, the woman does this, you forgive. If a woman does that, you do. The one way they need for scolding, you know, scold. The one way you need for dump her ass. You know the dumper, you the worker. Hey, you explain yourself to the whole world. They go counsel you. I always say men and women in love never listen to counsels. So you see, these are the things that actually matter in this forgiveness triangle, whatever it's called. So if you truly want to move on, the person, the offendee, you must give him benefit of the doubt again. You cannot not trust him and want to move on from the hurt. And you know, but by that time again, you the chop now, they say long spoon. Not be say you carry all your eggs, then put that again for day or all your food, but somehow you're looking, if he's truly repenting and doing all of the things that you expect him to do, you are doing it. Okay, you're helping him out. You're even praying for him. For Christians, you're going there, not necessarily doing all of these things in his presence, taking it to God like I need to be healed, because it's truly Christ who can heal us from within. So for instance, if husband has cheated, the wife has cheated, it would take Christ to really wipe that off. You think that God forgives us if he forget them? He know all our sins the day will be do, and in fact, if he tell you the way we did, so you be wearing an odd thing, they be wearing your head. Man know the number of your hairs on your head. Then wait, no. What I'm trying to say is that it takes two to do this. And if one person is doing and you're having he or she is having a negative energy on the other side, trust me, it's not going to work. You go continuously to be frustrated. You will develop hypertension. Even when now, if he be cheat, now in a cheat, he just stand with some woman, just say, Miss, But on the other hand, you be don't cheat. It tells you, common sense tells you, say, if you now have to keep female friends, it should be well defined. Now, my colleague, my wife should know. Some of you have friends, your wife should not even have to talk to them. That kind of friend, then. You get girlfriends the way your wife no get to. It's just a friend. But your wife no know, and your wife not supposed to even talk with them. They don't ever meet up. They meet up for place. You know, if he introduces my wife, no. Then there's a question mark. There's some things that I just look and laugh. The men will come and argue. Oh, it's not every friend that you come and just laugh. So when I talk that one, I'm clear on them. I talk that thing, I'm clear on them. It goes both ways with the woman as well. Yes, let us in marriage. No be say you know breathe. But like we defined it the other day, as Emma was saying, it's a social prison. There's a prison to it. So whether or not you like it, you know, still be that luxury of liberty of doing anything the way you want. Now there's another person involved that you have to consider. So when you're doing all of these things, you're asking, will he or she be happy? If he or she does this to me, will I be happy too? Then go ahead and do it. It's a principle now. Christ said that in scripture. Do unto others what you want them to do to you. So if you know say they do that kind of thing, it be okay, then okay, at least you're justified. So what am I saying? It takes two, okay? And it takes even three with the Holy Spirit. Especially, like I said, this one of a Christians, to know that some hurt the day where it's too much. It takes the grace of God to help you. Sometimes just the fact that your husband or your wife cheated, you always just imagine the person on top your wife is skin, or always imagine the woman, the man on top the woman is skin. You calculate the man be doing that. Each time the worst one are when you even know the best way they cheat with, because it's even better say sometimes you know the best way they cheat with it. When you even know, it compounds a lot of things. The worst one, if it was a close friend, it would take a long time. So that's why I said these things, but don't precipitate it. Not over hairy for one heel, because some of those things then when you're just sweeping things under the carpet, the house is not clean, sweetheart. It's dirty. Okay, it's dirty, very much so. It is. So when you hear that noise or update, say, I'm like, Jesus boy, yeah, the worry place. So just so you know that's what's happening. But if he is or he or she is truly being repentant and you have given them another chance, watch them and see they could come out being better persons, better versions of themselves. Some of them come back just to quack you. I'm going to do a video on that. Some of them, they really come back for can't quack you, for can't finish you. That's why I said, now, long spoon. You need to just carry, give everything like, oh, like that. Watch. Did I miss out on a question? Belton say you disrespect me for that level and you flush the nonsense phone inside toilet. And that relationship will end. You flush the toilet inside toilet. No be the man go still buy new SIM card, buy new SIM phone, take the girl your number for social media. My dear, some of these things are not even worth it. Seriously. All the drama ever. Sometimes, like I always say, especially when a relationship, man begins to start disrespect you, so you don't really show you say worse. Marriage doesn't change people, it amplifies their negative, their excesses. So not the worry as thing. You make and say you flush how many phones? It's for him to respect you. When man begin respect woman, you don't need for fight. The woman don't need for fight with other women. Then. When man begin woman respect man, the man no need for feel threatened with other men. When there's already that threat, something is wrong. It's that straightforward, sweetheart. Okay. Hope I answered your question, Gladys. So thanks for your response. Okay, guys, next question. When I don't exhaust on a question there. Let me see if I missed out on. If I missed out on your question, I just type them again because the comments are going up. Now, put me hearts, right? Put me hearts. Please share the video. Share. Now, don't share. Have you shared? Have you shared? Have you shared the video? Have you? Wongong Valerie Tamba, see you, Papa. You're always there. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate your constant love and support. Thank you. No question. When I don't receive sense. So guys, get on your timelines and write receive sense again. Let us revamp our movement and our slogan. Okay. Receive sense. If you cannot write that, you can write daily matchups. Tag the page. That's how you get more people to come on here. Tag our page for your timeline. Just tag it. Like get on receive. Are you on receive? I see a lot of you do that, and I really appreciate it. Somebody will just make a post like, "Hi, you don't read posts for daily matchups today," and I'll see it, and I really appreciate it. Like, you know, when you do that, other people want to come on there. People who did not know, your mutual friends, your friends on your timeline, they will see it. They will be like, "Oh, what's daily matchups?" They will come there and they will see it. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes just take a screenshot, share the post you see, share. That's the way to get more people on here. You people see Nigerian blogs have all the thousands. Yeah, they have competitive advantage with their population, but that doesn't in any way change the fact we are 114 followers on this page. So for normal, we get to again at 10,000 above. So sometimes when we say, oh, Nigerians have the numbers because they have the numbers, we don't have the numbers, but we have at least. So there's a considerable number of followers that or likes and reactions on a post that should reflect the followership of a platform. You get what I'm saying? With the views on our live videos, I explained to you people, though when I Congosa, the views they go up. But again, that notwithstanding, Facebook limited us because I started using this foreign software. So Facebook no fit compromise. So if I get now to start using my phone, we're going to get our viewers and the outreach of our videos is going to go out there. But as long as I'm going to continuously use this one, Facebook need to do me the outreach. So now why that way some of you receive notifications? I always say this in the live videos just so that you know. But if you see the reactions on the platform, you understand that a lot of you are there. So that's why we're having the case on the platform on the exceptional cases. But on our live videos, the views have dropped. We used to have really good views, not as many as maybe others, but hey, it was considerable and you know, very much so. So it doesn't change. That's why I keep insisting, share the video. That's the least you can do when you come on here so that other people can benefit from it. Okay. But I appreciate you guys. Trust me, I do. I know that you people do. Some of you do. Some of you don't even watch, you share. because that goes to tell me that you trust what comes from me even without listening to it. And it's everything, man. Thank you, Zita Manta. I think I'm just seeing you now. You're late if you were there. So share the video if you've not shared. Okay, let's talk about receive sense. Then it means that you came late now. Hidi Jackie. But I talked about receive sense at the beginning of the video. I took 35 minutes or 30 just to tell you people what receive sense is all about. Okay, so I'm Mother Receive Sense. This is the brand. Send it out there. Hashtag receive sense on your different platforms. You can put it in the comments. You can tag people on it. When you do your post that has nothing to do with Daily Smart Jobs, you still write receive sense. I remember a Nigerian actress was having an interview or something. Is it an interview? She did something. No, she made a post. I think she was clapping back on something. And then she wrote it. At the end of the day, she said she received sense. And then one of you, I think, was it Nadesh or somebody actually tagged me like, Auntie Deli, come and see where our receive sense has gotten to. I was so happy, you know, that you can identify this brand, receive sense, to moi and this platform and to us. So it's our slogan. And if it has to go out there, now we get to push them. We cannot stay, all of us stay in the same house and then we're locked door and then we're trying to preach the gospel. It doesn't work. That's why I always say church not before inside some building. Church now out there on the streets. Those are the people who need it. Most of you have truly received sense. There are some scam alerts the way they joke on I just laugh. You have received sense in that light. Some of you now, some man begin of you really can't fool you per se like that. I'm not saying you don't have a guess sense, we know, but there are some basic things that men with the one just have to you just laugh. You've received sense, but what about the people out there? That's the gospel. You send it out there. Gospel. Receive sense, like I said, is selah. For those of you who know Bible, a Hebrew word. For consider, it means to consider or to reconsider. Selah. So when they say pause and have a rethink about your relationship, about the choices you want to make, about the career path you want to take, about your education, about a health plan, about a fitness plan, pause and have a rethink about you, your life, everything we're talking about challenge the status quo, challenge your thought pattern. Okay, challenge it. Ask yourself, can it be better? There are good things, there are better ones, and there's even a best. So you see, you must not be, oh, it's okay. Oh, some people are average. It's okay, it's still fine. But no, it could be better. So you improve on yourselves every day. Somebody saying I should give you beauty tips. Beauty tips is a lot of, it's such a vague, it's too vague. Beauty tips on dressing, beauty tips on makeup, beauty tips on hairdo. Like I said, it's a vague topic. So you want to narrow it down to a particular thing. I'm not a very good makeup person. I'm not too poor at it, but I'm not too bad either. What I can really school on when it comes to beauty tips is dressing, how to match colors, how to match things. But that would entail me taking a session showing you, oh, this outfit would go with this one. If you have a big head, you see, I got big head. I always tell them I have a big head. So I wear big hairdos. If you see me with a small hairdo, I'm just trying to be adventurous. But big hairdos go well with me. I have very flat ears. See, if I don't turn my ears, you will not see them. You know that people then, for that time, they will be in school where they will put a paper they will back ear them. I one of highest candidate then where they will put paper for back ear them before they see what ear for half card. So these are the things. I wear big earrings because my ears are flat like that. So this one accentuates it, like it compensates for it. So there are beauty tips that you can use. Now, I have a big and a broad face. When I wear my glasses, they're not small. Otherwise, you'll say my glasses not fit. So my glasses are big. So it covers my entire frontage. When I went to customize my glasses, I took the big frames. I will not take the small frame. Small frames now I go find for person where maybe get a slender face, a smaller face. I have a round face, I'll get pop-off jaw. There are things I put on my face. Okay. My contouring when I'm doing makeup is different. Oh, right. I see. Okay, Giselle. I understand you. I understand. Yes, receive sense is not just about relationships. It entails everything in the media, relationships, social, political. Just pause and have a rethink. It could be bad and you rethink and it's good. It could be good and it's better and it is best. Just to get to become the best version of you. Okay? That's all about it. That's it. And like I said, this was, a sudden realization. I just sat and it dawned in my spirit. And that's how I know when God says to do something. I could tell that this was God giving me an assignment. And he was trying to package it in a way that it would be easy to dispense out there. Okay. So that's it. So tag receive sense in the comments, guys. Share the video. Even when you're sharing the video, you can always just say receive sense. The people will get into there and say, oh, they receive sense now on what topic, you know. So on that beauty tips I was telling you about, your skin complexion too matters. You want to kolang, no fine for people that with tiny legs. You understand? Jumpsuit, you know, fine for short people. Now it doesn't mean these people cannot wear it, but it fits more. A tall girl, you go appreciate jumpsuit on a tall body. Round legs girl go wear kolang, it will be better on you. Okay. When you're born over big kolang, they really fit them. Cut your coat according to your size and your material, but according to your size and your material and your size. Just so that you know they see everything in fashion. Some of them I wear out, and that's why me, I have big boobs. I know they wear any spaghetti thing. But otherwise, I would work confuse people in the road. There are people they talk so they only look at school. They don't salute some person. He says, sister, how are you? You don't want to be confusing people. Like I always say, I dress the way I want to be addressed. Okay, I believe when I dress, I respect my audience. That's what I believe. I know if you can't hear, my boobs are showing and everything. This is me. And like I said, I always say, this is me. My cleavage is all out. My boobs are showing. My navel is out. My buttocks, they under. It's just showing me, telling you people that you people are, you people are low class. That's what I believe. But when I dress out, I come here, do makeup. I spend to do all of these things for you because I value you. I think you people are responsible enough to focus on what I'm doing rather than trying to see parts that are meant to be private. And this is my narrative and this is my point of view. Okay. Yeah, she baby saying that I should continue to imagine. Or I know you guys will rock it. Don't worry. You will rock it. When I start coming out with shirts, all of those, don't worry. That would come out. So, but if you identify with a responsible style of dressing, no say you will get my goodies. Okay. You will love my goodies because my goodies then no be one, no be empty last goodies then. No be that one the way nipple the cover, the rest of the teenage. I don't do those things. Unfortunately, it will be sexy enough in the word enough, but very responsible, okay, and classy. That's my motto for this thing, for dressing. Okay, so whatever comes out in fashion, maybe also it come out for fashion be my thing. Just so you know, and if you identify yourself with me and you think that, oh, mommy Deli is my role model and all of that, then your dressing styles as well should be. That's why I tell when I say I don't care whether we have how many hundred thousands of followers. You know your own by the way they replicate where you do them. By Jesus does it, my sheep hear my voice and they what? They follow. So your feet talk something, you do something, you want on me, and when I told you, the claim say you receive sense, you be anti-Deli, oh, you're my role model. I want on you don't, oh, you're Bobby there for social media, you don't snap picture, the one side don't come out this and that. Unfortunately, you're just a passerby with the platform. This is what it means by followership. When some person follow you, understand you, model their lives after you. You get some of you begin to talk like me. I see some of you will even write and use some of the words that I use. Not saying that that was limited to me, but I see even that style. It shows that because there's some words that I pick from my mentor. There's some things he will say, and because I like the things he said and I want to replicate it. But some of you will preach the other one, they talk on a different thing. One pass go for the other side. That's why I say no be all man, no be all man. No, get it wrong. There's some people who are just here to follow. There's some people who are truly delicious. When I say delicious, some people are delicious. They're delicious. Some people just passerbys. They just come to pick one or two things on you, and it's okay. Oh, don't say that I did not say that. I did not say. Yes, I said the prices already. It's different based on where you are. So if I'm talking in pounds now, you know, go know. If I'm talking in dollars, you know, go know euros. If it's in CFR and all of that, but there's a number. Write it down. Somebody write it down. I can't put it there. Write it down in the comments, guys. 682 68. Yes, G Mentorship is replicating your mentor. There's no how you be somebody's mentor. Like I said, I never started do mentorship, but I would. So people should not don't get frustrated and think, okay, you want me to mentor you and I'm not. No. And don't feel like I don't appreciate that. I do appreciate it. But I will understand that it's a divine calling. It's a divine mandate. So that when God connect me to relate at a particular level, okay? Just so I should make that clear. But when that time comes, you guys will know it. We'll take courses on mentorship. We'll take courses, questions and answers. We'll have private sessions, not what we're doing here. Because very soon I will not be coming here again. Now some of them I'll take over the platforms, just so you people know that. And you will take over from those that I mentor. I know some of my people, then this way I can send them on here and they represent me like that. Okay. So 682 68 0740. I'll take it again. 682 68 0740. So you contact that number on WhatsApp only for those of you in Cameroon. I should have just put this thing. My battery is running down. My battery is running down. My battery is down. My battery is down. Unfortunately, you guys don't have questions, right? When people will say, oh, you people don't dress. Yes, Lumabiga, I'm reading your comments. People will say, oh, you people don't dress because I'm not getting the flaunt time. I just say, if I know the way some of we get things for flaunt time. Now, instead, because we over getting the flaunt time, now why that would the keep them? So we package and keep it for the right person. Could be one way the whole place don't see and they wake up start to talk. I want the God fearing somebody. God fearing somebody. No saying answer the chemo, God. Yes, that's the number. Thank you, Lilybab. 682. So that's for those of you in Cameroon, okay? For those of you abroad, any other part of the world, you can get to me inbox and I'm gonna you give me your email addresses. I'm gonna ship it to you, your addresses. For those of you in Cameroon, that's it. So guys, I think guys, put me hearts now. Put me hearts, okay. Let me leave you people. My battery is down. I need to attend to Jesus boy. Now, hey, thank God I thought about it. Now we still have few of you on here and take advantage of this. When I leave the screen, there's going to be an information that is going to play up to the end. It's going to take about 4 minutes. This is a conference that is coming up in America. It's been organized by Dr. and Mrs. Gaffison. They're based in the United States. I happen to be one of the speakers by the grace of God, okay? And I would obviously I'll be talking on, it's a beautiful topic, career women, okay? And I don't get alarmed. Don't even get used to it because you don't know the angle I'm going to be coming from. But most importantly, I will be talking on that. I want all of you, it's free for those of you in Africa, get the details. When it's at the end, take a screenshot of it. Get on Google, type that address with it, just register. It is just so you have access to that platform when the time comes, okay? Please, guys, pump me hard. Follow the video. It's jam-packed. It is men lead conference in collaboration with the leading women's conference. And the theme for this year for the women, of course, is vision, voice, and value. Vision, value, voice, vision, voice, value. In that order, whatever order, but that's how it's going to be. Just to know that your vision has value and it has a voice. Okay, I need you all to be tuned in. It is still in a month's time, but you have to register now. Please don't miss out on this. It's going to be jam-packed. The number of speakers, my mentor will be there. In fact, a lot of my mentors will be there. I will be there. It's the host and co-host will be there. In fact, it's a lot of things that will be happening. You want to, like I said, it's free for those of you. All you need to do is go register on that website. The details will be left on the screen, guys. Don't miss out on this, okay? Don't miss out on it. He said I should send the link. You can just, like I said, at the end of the video that will come up immediately after this, you will just take a screenshot and you follow the stuff. But I'll still post it on the platform anyways. But just so that if it escapes, because the number of exceptional cases and special requests I might be posting could, overshadow some of these things, and you as well could miss out on it. Just so we know that. Thank you guys so much. I had fun. It was a beautiful session, not as long as the others. I hope that you guys learned. I hope you received sense somehow. I hope that you guys are going to patronize our services. I love you from my heart. Thank you so, so much for everything. From my heart to yours. It's goodbye.
Hello, my name is Madison Gafison.
And I'm Claudia Gafison.
And we are the founders of Lead Missions International. We are so excited to announce to you our 2021 suite of conferences.
We all know how the last 12 months have been, but we believe that this is the time to arise and take the lead in our lives, families, communities, and the nations.
That is why we are inviting you to our Men Lead Conference holding July 21st and 22nd in Mission, Texas.
And our Leading Lady Conference on July the 23rd and 24th in Mission, Texas.
In our Men Lead Conference this year, we are exploring leadership above and beyond.
And for our ladies, we'll be exploring the 3 V's: vision, values, and voice.
You know how the bar of leadership keeps dropping in our society today, but we believe that now is the time to arise and to go above and beyond and to set the stage for the right kind of leadership that we want in our families, in our communities, and in our nations.
Ladies, we shall be uncovering how to add a voice to our vision and values as we live out our true calling as leaders in society.
So why not join us July 21st through the 24th in Mission, Texas, and in person, or from the comfort of your home somewhere around the world.
This year, we'll be coming to you from the Lead Missions headquarters in Mission, Texas, and we'll be broadcasting to the rest of the world.
Please watch this.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful city of Mission, Texas. My name is Obed Garza. I'm a pastor here at Freedom Life Church. And this is the auditorium where we're going to be hosting the 2021 Men Lead Conference and Leading Ladies Conference with Lead Missions International. Welcome. Here at Freedom Life Church, we're so excited to be hosting the 2021 Leading Ladies Conference and Men Lead Conference with Lead Missions International. If you're joining us live, click on the link below and get access to local hotel accommodations. I'm sure you're going to find something that suits you just right.
Wow. So, why not register now and take a front seat? Thank you.